Eh bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Blood, on se retrouve pour The Technomancer, et donc on s'était arrêté ici, hein. Notre but c'était de péter tout le monde. Alors a priori, il y a des gens là-haut. Ben j'irai voir après, on va faire les gens en bas d'abord. Bonjour. Alors elles, je les aime pas parce qu'elles sont super rapides. Elles font des dégâts. Enfin, elles. Lui. Waouh. C'est la première fois que je me prends tant de poison. Il me saoule là. Bon, le rapport maintenant. ça va, on a protégé la ville. Qu'est-ce qui peut bien être pire? Je sais pas, hein. Oui, c'est par là.
Zachariah, I was just starting to worry.
What for?
Bad news, I'm afraid. The ASC's not only in Noctis, but they're starting to threaten its safety. I know you did what you could to get rid of their spies, but if you stay here, they'll come back. And now we may be open to a direct attack from Abundance. I'm sorry, Zachariah. They're after you and your friends. I can't risk the safety of all my people for just you.
So you're turning your back on us?
No, no. I would never turn my back on a friend. I set a meeting for you with the Technomancers from Aurora. Their arms are open. You'll be safer from Victor with them by your side. You just can't stay here.
Why are you helping me?
A scratch on the back for what I hope will be a long-term relationship, Mr. Mancer. They'll meet you under one of their shadow paths. Take the map. You'll be well received. Now get going. As soon as you can gather your things and friends together. The longer you stay, the more danger those of us around you face.
How'd you manage to get in touch with Aurora's Technomancers?
It wasn't easy, but we have agents in all of the corporation's cities. The equivalent of Nisha, but not as easy on the eyes, lives in Shadowlair and was our point on this little mission. Their Technomancers are quite knowledgeable, powerful, and I assume the idea of having one of their counterparts from Abundance join them and give them a little upper hand probably put a few smiles on their faces. But their chief's name, it's slipping my mind. Profanity? No, something more. Chastity, promiscuity, generosity. Yeah, that's the one. Their chief's named Generosity, I think. He's quite chummy with the Dowser wisdom, I hear. Shouldn't be too hard for him to make you feel welcome. So set your mind at ease.
On n'a pas tout le monde, c'est chiant là. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va y aller quand même. De toute façon, on n'a pas trop le choix, hein.
We're headed back to Aurora. This is the definition of insanity. Do you think they know how many times I've attacked them?
I'm really sorry, Zach. I'm sure Dandolo would have preferred to keep us all in Noctis. It makes me uncomfortable, but we can't keep Noctis under Victor's crosshairs. He wouldn't hesitate to wipe it off the face of Mars just to get his hands on you.
I don't know about that. Big Bad Victor is definitely a manipulative rat, but he's gonna have a lot of trouble wiping out a city like Noctis using a couple of harebrained schemes.
Do the corporations differ all that much? I know you were raised to think so, but as a mutant, I only see humans bickering over petty squabbles. The differences don't matter now, especially since they're welcoming you with open arms. Supposedly, Technomancers are treated well.
Here's the truth. I know this transition's gonna be hard for you. Aurora may ask you to fight against your former corporation. You may end up on the battlefield against men and women you knew from before. At least there's no chance of coming up against an old Technomancer buddy. because they're all with you. Well, except for that snake Alan. That doesn't really matter, right?
What bothers me is that they're gonna commandeer my baby. I'm warning you, Zach. I like you, but if they try to take my rover, I'm out. So fucking out. It's me and my rover or nothing.
Elle est vénère. Alors. Évidemment. Hein? Fallait que ça arrive.
We're going to take you down!
You won't get away here! The last fight before freedom, Zachariah!
Release him. Let him serve as our messenger. I hope, Zachariah, that you'll forgive this little charade. But it was a means to an end, necessary to ensure peace of mind, the safety of Noctis, and those who will now welcome you. The ASC now believes you uprooted yourself to Aurora, where they will never go looking for you. So, keep a low profile here, and you'll have nothing to fear. I hope that suits your needs. To send you to Aurora was never really an option. The political climate is not exactly conducive to a Technomancer. And here you have Phobos, who's offered to open the doors of his home to you. But I'll leave him to explain this better. Your brothers and sisters will follow you. Be well, Zachariah. Oh yes, one last thing before you go. So, I have some troubling news about your friend, Scott.
Where is he?
Mutants spotted him near the Shadow Path. Come here. Let me show you on the map.
Why would he go there?
Haven't the slightest. There's an abundance outpost there. Might have been taken there by force. From what my informants told me, he looked like he was in a precarious situation.
Thanks for the info, Dandolo. Owe you one. Like I got ripped off. Dandolo had planned everything from the start. The costumes, the rover repair, and he even let Victor settle down without a word. All of that just to organize a fake meeting.
What did I tell ya? A douchebag with real nice clothes is still a douchebag. Even though he totally fucked us over, I gotta say, what you just did back there, real classy. Victor the Dictor's probably having a little tantrum, haha.
I'm glad you find it amusing, Amelia. Go south, like People's Refuge isn't far away. But you have to know where to look, or you'd never be the wiser.
What's it like? Magical city hidden away in a floaty island or something?
Nothing like that. It's a valley, or perhaps more accurately, a crater. There is vegetation there unlike anywhere else. Truly something you've never seen before.
A secret place that's one of a kind? What the fuck are we waiting for?
I'm used to not being welcome wherever I go, but this place, won't we be despised for who we are? After what they've all been through, the grudges they hold against mankind, more than understandable. But I'm worried, Phobos. Will your support be enough to grant us safe passage?
I believe so, but I'll also need to ask for Scum's support. He's our best orator, so as long as he's on board, it won't be a problem.
Farewell, Noctis. I'm sorry to have to leave you this way.
I'm sorry, Nisha.
Stop. It's not your fault. It's Victor's. I just hope I can come home soon.
And do your business here, but you cannot enter the valley. No human is allowed there.
There must be a way to make an exception.
Sorry, Phobos. You know that I respect you, but I am following orders. To be honest with you, it is for your friend's safety. I do not know how they would welcome them in there. Maybe if another speaker supported them.
I will go see Scum. I managed to see him. He offered me something. Scum is an important figure here, one of the great speakers. People listen to him. If he supports you, you will be able to get in without being lynched. But he wants you to prove yourself by helping a group of mutants. From what he hears, a group of mutants have escaped a labor camp. They have not arrived here, though, so he fears they have found trouble. We will need to find them and see what has gone wrong. Bring them safely to the valley, and you will not only earn their support, but Scum's as well. Quite the asset.
All right. Do we know how they were supposed to get here?
The shortest and safest route to take is the canyon, right here.
Let's go see what happened to them.
Wowee. Roll up a fucking red carpet,
Eh
why
ben,
don't
donc du
Don't
coup,
hold it
alors, nos
against them.
points.
These are mutants who escaped slavery and abuse. It makes sense that they aren't completely pleased that their torturers have come up to their doorstep.
Fuck that. I never tortured anyone. Never made one of them my slave.
But you lived in the system that allowed it, like all of us. Except Phobos, of course.
Ok, donc au niveau des attributs, on va monter pas la force, hein, au niveau 3. Hop. Donc il nous manque le force niveau 5 et après on ira ici. Ce sera pas mal aussi. Voilà. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Est-ce qu'on a des petites quêtes et tout? A priori, ouais. Je sais pas trop comment on y va. On va voir si on peut y aller. Non, déjà, c'est pas par là. GG, moi. Alors, est-ce que je peux rentrer?
You are not allowed.
Non, je peux pas rentrer pour le moment de toute façon. Donc on va aller chercher... Non, on va se crafter des trucs parce que là c'est la merde. Et parce qu'on peut se crafter des trucs de soins d'après ce que je vois. Voilà. C'est pas grand chose mais c'est déjà ça puisqu'on n'a pas accès aux marchands malheureusement. Alors, on va aller où? Alors là, il y a Scott. Et là, il y a le bookmaker à offrir. Donc, faudra aller le voir après.
These mutants took this canyon we were shown.
Hell yeah, fucking right. There aren't many paths leading to mutant valleys that are safe from the sun. We'll find them.
For a successful escape, the breakout is just half the battle. The other half is diligence. It is likely that they moved slowly and decided to stop and hide at nightfall, so I am not worried. But a little help never hurt anyone. See anything, Amelia?
Nope, but we're still far from that place you showed us. My baby's fast, but it doesn't go the fucking speed of light.
One must muster quite a bit of courage to escape from a city, only to risk it all in the desert, defenseless while soldiers are in hot pursuit, or have already suffered greatly.
I wonder how long they chase after them once they've left the cities. Most people think it's impossible to survive in the desert. So wouldn't they figure they could let the desert do their dirty work for them?
I hope no one was wounded. Blood attracts creatures of all sorts, predators that'll pounce on the weak. Imagine it, Zach. Walking all those miles through hostile areas, hiding and sleeping during the day. Takes courage.
Once everything's been taken from you, death probably isn't a fear anymore. Rebuilding a life comes with the price of risking it.
Too bad they didn't have vehicles or something to help them run. Hell, someone should build hideouts along the path to help. A place to give them food and water. A place to catch their breath, you know?
The day is rising. They must find a place to rest, and this cave is perfect to hide them from both the men and father's son.
But this cave he has a bad feeling. There's danger here from the moment he wakes to.
No, we've already met and defeated danger, overcome it together. So he must stop behaving like a slave. Come!
Move away! Don't be afraid. Scum sent me from Mutant Valley to protect you.
Putain, il fait mal, hein. Eh bien. Oh putain. Je m'attendais pas à ça. Il y a du poison partout.
Imagine it, Zach. Walking all those miles through hostile areas, hiding and sleeping during the day.
Bon, c'est pas grave. On va y arriver. Oh, dégueulasse. Eh, dis donc. Bah alors mon gars, on est nul. Alors, par contre ça va être chiant là. Mais il pète pas. Ah, c'est relou. Voilà. Là t'es mort. Ok, bon, je sais pas. Écoutez. Hein, sauf faut qu'on aille je sais pas où parce que là je vois mal. Je sais pas vers quel côté je vais donc est-ce que ce serait par là? Je sais pas. Oui, c'est par là. C'est ça. C'est tellement chiant ces trucs. Oh là là. Ah, je déteste ça. Hein. Parce qu'il n'y a pas à refaire. À part faire ça. Oh, remarquez, ça marche très bien. C'est parfait. Attendre que ça remonte. Ok. Donc a priori il serait par là, mais je vois pas trop. Ah bah si, par là, tiens.
This isn't a good time to just hang around here.
Comment ça, c'est pas le moment?
This isn't a good time to just
Ah mais
hang
putain,
around
mais
here.
bien sûr que si, c'est le moment. Je perds fourni dans cette zone de merde. Moi ça me fait chier. Mourir. Ah merde. A priori j'ai été trop loin pour l'autre. Affolant. Bon, ça va, c'est pratique. On sort d'éclair. Finalement. Moi qui m'attendais à un truc ici, mais non. Mais non. Mais non, je suis passé pour un con. Vous voulez pas vous pousser parce qu'on a besoin d'espace, nous ici. Non, ça se passe comment? Et pour le moment, je vais juste l'enchaîner de loin, parce que ça m'énerve. Ça marche pas mal de loin. J'aime bien. Ok. Il est temps d'aller les ramener. Par contre, j'espère que je peux revenir en arrière après. Ça m'arrangerait. J'ai pas envie de revenir dans le coin parce que c'est chiant.
We're almost to Mutant Valley.
You have our thanks, man.
Call me Zachariah.
Then you have our thanks, Zachariah. We will not forget what you have done for us. We must hurry now, though. The day is coming.
Ok. Donc maintenant, je peux retourner là-bas. Ah, on va sauver Scott quand même. La moindre des choses.
You're just an old fool, aren't you? Risking your own neck to shelter the rogue. Well, if your neck's no value to you, it's no value to me either. I'm off to Ophir. Soldiers, abundance has fed its parasites for far too long. I think it's time we stop some of the leeching.
No, stop! Listen to me. Let me. Oh!
If I don't step in, they'll kill him.
What a sundamn fucking prick. How the hell did you go all these years without killing him?
I almost did a couple times. But for him, he knows how to protect himself. Enough talking though. You gotta go save Scott.
Came. I thought that it was all over. Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let those thugs kill you, but I'd like to know what you're doing here. Why did you disappear?
I was missing abundance. I was hoping... Anyhow, that was silly. I'm sorry. He tried to torture me, you know? He wanted to know where to find you, but I didn't say anything.
I don't really understand how you ended up here. Anyway, let's get back. You're in bad shape. I can't figure out what Scott was doing in the desert with Alan. I better find some witnesses who saw what happened. Get to the bottom of it.
C'est vrai que c'est vraiment louche, hein, genre... Oui, alors ça me manquait, tout ça, donc tu comprends, c'est pour ça que j'étais là. Rien du tout, ouais. C'est quoi? Oh, c'est relou là. On va prendre l'autre côté. Quoi? Vous êtes pas sérieux? En fait, tout a respawn quoi. C'est n'importe quoi. Ah non, on n'a pas respawn. C'est juste pour faire un peu de combat. Hein. Ok, oui, ça nous manquait, hein, bien sûr. N'importe quoi. Voyageons. Ok, donc le bookmaker dans l'arène. Il faut retourner là-bas. On va aller faire le truc du bookmaker, je pense. Histoire que ça soit fait parce que c'est chiant, franchement. Ouais, allez, on y va.
Just in time. That toad could have done some serious damage.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
But this is rather quite fascinating. Did you know that the lichen on its back is not merely a parasite? Well, maybe. Anyway, they actually have a symbiotic relationship. The lichen cools off the toad's skin, while the toad lets the lichen feed off the ooze. Well, oozing from its pores.
Yeah, now I'm definitely gonna hurl.
Thank the moons. We were able to save them. I don't know if they could have survived without our help. Scum will be happy to see they made it. The gates of Mutant Valley will open wide for you this day, friend.
I'm antsy to get to town. I'm getting tired of spending night after night in this rover.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to bump you up to first class, bitch ass?
No. But even you have to admit, it'd be nice to go to the bathroom with a door.
I'm anxious to meet Scum. He's quickly becoming a legend around these parts. Some people in Noctis talk about him like he's some kind of messiah, even though he's only just been freed from Abundance's prisons.
Yes, he has lived most of his life at Camp 19, but he has shown great wisdom since his arrival, and he is quite the speaker. I think you two will get along very well. I know not a more devout advocate for peace.
Donc a priori, ce serait là-bas, donc ça va être chiant parce qu'on va passer par là, tac tac, et faire ça. Puis on s'arrêtera peut-être avant d'arriver là-bas, mais vous en faites pas. Moi, je vais me les faire. Enfin, je vais essayer tout du moins, parce que ça se trouve c'est trop dur. Et, je vais mourir comme une merde, c'est possible. Hein. Là-bas, je crois. Donc, tac, 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 tac. Continuer par là, tourner à droite. Oui, oui, oui. Bonjour. Je fais que passer. J'ai pas le temps. Ah ouais, je vais me battre contre eux, hein, c'est bon. Je vais arrêter les conneries.
Prison campfire led to a mass mutant breakout.
Wouldn't accept it as factual yet. Mutants aren't smart enough to start a riot.
Bon, et bien nous les loulous, du coup on va se laisser là. Donc je vous dis à plus tard pour la suite. Bye bye.